Created by a kid and their parent, using Talebot.
Lyra Starlight's Quest for the Heart of the Luminous Grove. A special bedtime story for Lyra Starlight. In the serene town of Everglow, where the night sky danced with the glow of fireflies and the air hummed with the whispers of ancient tales, lived a curious and adventurous girl named Lyra Starlight. Lyra, with her keen eyes that sparkled like the stars and a heart full of dreams, spent her days exploring the nooks and crannies of her beloved town. Yet, it was on one seemingly ordinary afternoon, while rummaging through the attic, that Lyra's life took a turn towards the extraordinary. Hidden within the brittle pages of an ancient book, Lyra found a map. This was no ordinary map. Its edges were singed, as if kissed by dragon fire, and its paths shimmered under the light, hinting at lands not yet touched by the dawn. Scribbled in the corner were the words, "The Luminous Grove awaits." Lyra's heart raced. She had heard tales of the Luminous Grove, a mystical forest said to be filled with wonders beyond one's wildest dreams, but she never imagined it could be real. With courage as her compass and the map clutched tightly in her hand, Lyra set off on her luminous quest. The path took her through the dense foliage of Everglow's outskirts, past sparkling streams that giggled at her reflection, and under towering trees that whispered secrets of old. As day turned to dusk, the forest awoke in a symphony of light. Bioluminescent flowers dotted the landscape, illuminating the night like a sky full of stars, guiding Lyra deeper into the grove. The journey was not without its trials. Lyra encountered creatures of all kinds, some friendlier than others. There was Alaric, the wise old owl, who shared tales of the grove's history and mysteries, and then there were the mischievous pixies, who delighted in leading Lyra astray with their riddles and games. But it was with kindness, wit, and a genuine love for adventure that Lyra earned their respect and friendship. It was on the third night, under a moon that shone as if it too was curious about Lyra's quest, that she reached the heart of the Luminous Grove. Before her stood a tree unlike any other, its bark shimmered with 1,000 hues, and its leaves sang melodies of a time when magic was the language of the world.
Talebot, tailor-made tales for your child's dreams.
At its base, guarded by a circle of ancient stones, pulsated a crystal emitting a soft, warm glow. Lyra knew without a doubt, she had found the heart of the Luminous Grove. Yet, as she stepped forward, a shadow loomed. A gust of wind whispered warnings. From the darkness emerged a figure, cloaked in the night itself. The guardian of the grove, a creature born from the very essence of the forest, stood before her. His voice, deep and resonant, spoke of the many who had sought the heart's power for greed, bringing ruin upon the grove. Lyra listened, her heart heavy with understanding. She explained her journey, not for power or glory, but for the love of adventure and the stories it would inspire. Touched by her pure heart, the guardian saw in Lyra the hope for a new era, where humans and nature could live in harmony. With a nod, the guardian allowed Lyra to approach the crystal. As her fingers brushed against its surface, the crystal's glow intensified, enveloping her in its warmth. What you seek, brave Lyra, is not to possess the heart's power, but to share its light with the world. Go forth, and let this light guide you in your darkest hours, the guardian proclaimed. With a heart full of gratitude, Lyra left the Luminous Grove, the crystal's light forever etched in her soul. She returned home, not as the girl she once was, but as the guardian of light, ready to spread the tales of her adventure and the wisdom of living in harmony with the magical world that surrounds us. Lyra's adventure taught her that courage, friendship, and a curious heart are the keys to unlocking the most profound mysteries. And as she shared her story under the twinkling stars of Everglow, the children listened, their eyes wide with wonder, knowing that magic exists, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek it. And so, my dear listener, as you close your eyes and drift off to dreams, remember Lyra Starlight's journey. Let it remind you that adventure awaits at every corner, and the light of kindness will always guide you through the darkest forests. Good night, and dream of luminous paths and magical quests.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.